Hi everyone, my name is Miss Solomon. Welcome to our first flute lesson together. Today we will be talking about the embouchure and how to make a sound on the flute head joint. The word embouchure derives from the French word for mouth and refers to the position of your mouth when you play a brass or woodwind instrument. Let's practice forming the correct embouchure for flute. Start by saying the word mm. Your lips should be flat, but they shouldn't be squeezed tightly together. Just stay nice and relaxed and say mm. Now we're going to make the sound of the letter P by keeping our lips relaxed and flat and letting that sound and air come from the center of our lips, like this. Mm, p, mm, p. Keep your air moving quickly when saying the letter P. Imagine that you're spitting a grain of rice off the tip of your tongue. Now raise your right index finger and place it below your bottom lip. Repeat these steps with me. Mm. Let's try it on our flute head joint. All right, so take just your flute head joint from the case. A couple parts to be aware of before we get everything set up. This right here is the lip plate, and this is the embouchure hole. The lip plate will go right between your bottom lip and your chin, and the embouchure hole will be lined up with the center of your mouth. I recommend trying this in front of a mirror if possible. Let's get set up. Start by holding the smaller end of your head joint with your left hand and covering the open end of your head joint with your right palm. Place the lip plate below your bottom lip and make sure that embouchure hole is in the center of your mouth. Now let's try what we've been practicing, and p, but with a little bit of a longer airstream like this. Try directing your air to a spot on the ground about 3 feet in front of you to make sure you're getting the correct angle. If you're having trouble getting a sound, I recommend experimenting with rotating the embouchure hole either in or out slightly to find the correct angle for you. One thing to also be looking for is the condensation V you will find on the other side of the lip plate. If you are playing the flute at the correct angle, your air will leave a slight V shape of condensation centered by the embouchure hole. Now let's try making a sound without covering the side of the mouthpiece. This might take a little bit more airspeed. Remember to pretend you're spitting a grain of rice off your tongue. Repeat after me. Great job. One more thing we can do on the flute head joint is create more pitches by placing your right pointer finger in the bottom of the flute head joint and moving it left to right like this. Let's see if we can play hot cross buns. See if you can figure out some other songs to play just on your flute head joint. Thank you so much for joining me to practice your flute embouchure and making sound on the head joint. Be sure to check out the other videos in my Introduction to Flute series. See you next time!